What if I told you that one car, just one single car from Japan, completely flipped the entire sports car world on its head? I'm talking about a machine so legendary, so ahead of its time, that even decades later, America still can't get over it. You've seen it tear up the streets in the Fast and the Furious. You've heard the whispers, the legends of the bulletproof 2JZ engine. This car didn't just inspire a generation. It single-handedly ignited a global tuner culture that's still burning bright today. It's more than just metal, rubber, and glass. It's a cultural icon, a giant slayer that took on European supercars and won. So what is this legend? And why, after all these years, does its legacy continue to dominate? Buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into the story of the one and only Toyota Supra. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, ever wonder how the legendary Toyota Supra became the icon it is today? Let's take a quick trip back in time. It all started in the late 1970s, but it wasn't a standalone model. Nope, the first Supra was actually a special version of the Toyota Celica, called the Celica XX in Japan. Toyota had a big dream, to build a car that could challenge the premium European Grand Tourers, but without the sky-high price tag. The idea was to create the ultimate GT car that blended performance, comfort, and reliability. The first two generations, the Mark I and Mark II, were exactly that, an experiment in balancing luxury features with a sporty driving experience. They were longer, wider, and had more powerful inline-six engines than the standard Celica. This was the genesis, the very first step in a journey that would create a legend. Ever wondered when Toyota really started getting serious about speed? Let's talk about the car that changed everything, the third-generation Supra, the MK3. Before this, Toyota was known for reliable family cars. But in 1986, they dropped a bombshell. This wasn't just a Celica anymore. The Supra was its own beast, designed from the ground up for pure performance. It was the first Supra to get a turbocharger straight from the factory, unleashing the legendary 7M GTE engine. And the tech? It was mind-blowing for the time. Things like electronically controlled suspension and anti-lock brakes were stuff you'd find on high-end European exotics, not a Japanese sports car. This wasn't just a car. It was a statement. The MK3 started dominating on American racetracks, earning respect and proving that Toyota wasn't just playing around. It was the turning point that paved the way for a legend. Cast your mind back to 1993. The automotive world was about to be shaken to its core. A legend was born, the fourth-generation Toyota Supra, the MK4. This wasn't just another car. It was a game-changer. Imagine a machine built with the soul of a supercar but priced for the everyday enthusiast. The MK4 Supra's design was pure poetry in motion. A lightweight body, aggressive aerodynamics that practically glued it to the road, and a near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution. It handled like a dream, a true driver's car. But the real revolution? It was hidden under the hood. The now mythical 2JZ GTE engine. This twin-turbocharged inline-six was an engineering masterpiece, a monster waiting to be unleashed, and the foundation for a tuning culture that would last for decades. The MK4 Supra wasn't just built, it was over-engineered for greatness. Ever wondered why the Toyota 2JZ is considered a god-tier engine? Let's dive in. The secret sauce is its over-engineered cast-iron block. This thing is ridiculously strong. How strong? We're talking about handling over 800, sometimes even 1200 horsepower on completely stock internals. That's insane! When the Supra and its 2JZ first hit the US, tuners were absolutely shocked by its reliability and power potential. It was a game changer. Naturally, drag racers and street racers adopted it almost overnight. It wasn't just powerful, it was also affordable to modify, which sparked a massive boom in the aftermarket industry. From a humble Toyota sedan to a legendary powerhouse, the 2JZ earned its crown fair and square. It's not just an engine. It's a legend. Have you ever wondered why the Toyota Supra is such a legend? A big part of the credit goes to Hollywood, specifically one movie, The Fast and the Furious. When Paul Walker's character, Brian O'Connor, rolled up in that unforgettable bright orange 1994 Supra, it wasn't just a car, it was a statement. That 10-second car became an instant hero. Before the movie, the Supra was respected, sure, but The Fast and the Furious launched it into a completely different stratosphere. It became the poster car for a whole generation of enthusiasts in America and around the world, symbolizing tuner culture, speed, and style. After the film's massive success, everyone wanted a piece of the action. The demand for the Mark IV Supra skyrocketed, and so did its price. It went from being a cool sports car to a certified automotive icon, all thanks to its moment on the big screen. What's your favorite movie car? Let me know in the comments below. Ever wondered why the legendary Toyota Supra, a car every enthusiast dreams of, just vanished from showrooms? It's a story of tough economics and changing times. By the late 90s, the Supra had become a victim of its own success. Its advanced engineering and high-quality build meant production costs were soaring. This pushed its price tag way up, making it a tough sell in the United States, where sales figures were dropping fast. Faced with these challenges, Toyota made the tough call to pull the plug on the Supra in the US market in 1998, with the final models rolling off the line in Japan in 2002. But here's the crazy part. Even after it was gone, its legend only grew, fueled by movies, video games, and a passionate community. The Supra's disappearance made our hearts grow fonder, cementing its place as an icon. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a legend reborn, the MK5 Toyota Supra. After years of fans begging, pleading, and creating endless online petitions, Toyota finally brought back the iconic sports car in 2019. This wasn't just a comeback, it was a resurrection. Now, this new Supra was born from a surprising partnership with BMW, blending Japanese performance heritage with German engineering precision. This collaboration gave us a car with all the modern tech you could want, but it still has that wild, fun-to-drive spirit of the old Supras. Of course, the partnership stirred up some controversy among die-hard fans, but you can't argue with success. The MK5 Supra became a massive hit, especially here in the USA, proving that the legend is not only back but better than ever. Ever wonder how one car could completely change the game? Let's talk about the Toyota Supra. Before the Supra, the idea of a world-class performance car from Japan was almost unthinkable to many. This car didn't just compete, it dominated, proving that Japanese engineering could go head-to-head with the best from Europe and America. Its impact created a massive ripple effect. Think about it. The legendary tuning culture surrounding the Nissan GTR, the Mitsubishi Evo, the Subaru STI, and the Mazda RX-7 all owe a nod to the path the Supra blazed. It made affordable, high-horsepower tuning a mainstream phenomenon, especially in America. The Supra wasn't just a car. It was a cultural icon that inspired a whole new generation of car enthusiasts who saw the limitless potential in a well-built machine. Today, the Supra name still represents that perfect blend of engineering perfection and tuner freedom.